Well, after 7 days of temporary truce that sparked hopes of a longer ceasefire, Israel today resumed operations in the besieged Gaza Strip, accusing the militant group Hamas of violating the terms of the truce. Israeli strikes began targeting locations within Gaza again. Over 60 people have been killed in Gaza, according to Hamas. Israel has blamed Hamas for breaking the ceasefire and not releasing all women hostages. Israel has warned Hamas will now take the mother of all thumpings in this war. Israeli airstrikes hit areas in southern Gaza, killing at least 60 people and injuring dozens of others. The attack started minutes after the truce expired in the Gaza Strip.
Unfortunately, Hamas decided to terminate the pause by failing to release all the kidnapped women, as it was obligated to do so, and kidnapped children, and by resuming rocket fire. The perpetrators of the October 7th massacre have decided to hold on to the hostages they brutally abducted in violation of humanitarian law and every norm of humanity. Having chosen to hold on to our women, Hamas will now take the mother of all thumpings.
In the aftermath of the Israeli airstrikes, Gazans could be seen rushing wounded residents after a strike hit a house in Rafah. Later in the day, mourners outside the Nasser hospital in Khan Yunis also buried those killed in the strike in the region. Most of them were women and children again.
حبيبي يما اللهم أجرني في مصيبتي واخلفني خيرا منها يا رب. الله أكبر.
Israeli army also dropped leaflets urging people in South Gaza to evacuate, hinting that it could widen its ground offensive. No trucks have entered Gaza since the offensive resumed.
عارفين الغدر منهم، هم غدارين، وعارفين هم انهم بس صفتهم يقتلوا ويهدموا البيوت ويدمروا. ايش عملوا من انجاز؟ قتلوا الأطفال، الله بينتقم للأطفال مشان اللي بينتقم ربنا من فوق. قتلوا النساء، هدموا البيوت، أفسدوا في الأرض فسادا.
The Israeli army has published a map dividing Gaza into hundreds of small zones. They intend to notify Palestinian civilians of areas which are active combat zones. And according to an announcement published on the army's website, Palestinians have been asked to pay attention to their area's numbers as per the map and follow security updates on evacuations when the IDF's ground offensive expands to the Strip south as well. This comes after 7 rounds of successful hostage prisoner swaps between Israel and Hamas took place. As of now, Hamas has released over 100 hostages, including 80 Israeli hostages, while Israel has released around 240 Palestinians. But still, around 140 hostages remain in Gaza, as Hamas took over 240 hostages from southern Israel.
For sure. After they broke the agreement between us a couple of times, didn't return all the captivities, didn't reunite the families together. We had no other choice, you know. It's not the war that we choose.
Qatar, which has been the key negotiator for the hostage detainee crisis, has now urged for rapid international action to stop Gaza's violence. It has emphasized that continued bombing at the end of the pause is complicating mediation efforts.